And a very good afternoon to you, everyone, and welcome to Fletcher Field here on the grounds of Woodland Park in Collinsville. Glad that you're all with us here. My name is Zach Roseman. We're here today for some Kahok baseball. The Waterloo Bulldogs are in town. We are on a little late, so we're going to go ahead and give you all Waterloo's starting lineup. First off will be Evan Davis. He'll be playing third base. Batting second will be their designated hitter, Bryce Reese. Batting third will be their right fielder, Nate Phillips. Batting fourth will be their second baseman, Max Oswald. Batting fifth will be the pitcher, Jack Ressler. Batting sixth will be Nolan Vito. He will be playing left field. Following him will be Patrick O'Donnell. He'll be playing center. Following him will be Brandon Mosley. He'll bat eighth and play first base. And then the shortstop, Mason Riggs, will bat ninth and play shortstop. Reese is DHing for the catcher, Curtis Crossan. It'll be Bryce Lemp on the mound for the Kahawks. Come into today at 10-6, following two losses to Edwardsville last week. Waterloo come in at 12-6 as one of Lemp's warm-up pitches hits the umpire, so hopefully he's okay. Carson Perrell catching today for the Kahawks, so a little bit of a change there, making just his second varsity start, So, now that we've got all that out of the way, Coach Mark Vogel will send his leadoff batter in, and that is Evan Davis. Davis on the year was a very good football player, was a stud running back for a Waterloo team that made the playoffs.
Top of the order, third baseman, Evan Davis.
Davis comes in on the year batting .448, 11 RBIs, no home runs. Pretty much ready to go. Pitch from Lemp, low, ball one. Davis steps in from right-handed batter. Perrell check the wristband. Next pitch from Lemp, fouled off. 1-1 now the count. There's a bit of cloud cover moving in, but not much wind today to speak of as they get ready to go here. Davis definitely, football players build, big kid, and they're kind of Houston Astros adjacent uniforms. Next one hit a mile high. Pinnell will wave it off and make the catch for the first out of the ball game.
Designated hitter, Bryce Reese.
Bring up Bryce Reese, leader in batting average for the Bulldogs, batting .449 on the year, 13 RBIs, 1 home run. Where's number 22? First pitch to him from Lemp is outside of the strike zone. Ball one. Reese was another member of that Waterloo football team. Another right-handed batter. Pitch from Lemp. Off speed, stays up and away. 2-0 now. Next pitch from Lemp, swung on and missed by Reese. Count now 2-1. Next pitch catches the inside corner. Count now 2-2. 2-2 pitch, lined right to Pinnell. He has his second put out of the day, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Nate Phillips.
I'll bring up right fielder Nate Phillips. Phillips on the year, batting .225. 5 RBIs, no home runs. Pitch fouled off by Phillips. 0-1. Next pitch from Lemp, lined into the right center gap. Colby Anderson unable to get to it. Throw comes in, and Phillips will reach on a double.
Second baseman, Max Oswald.
I'll bring up Max Oswald. Oswald on the year, batting .256. 1 home run, 15 RBIs. An opportunity to add to that total here with Phillips down at second. Lemp comes set. First pitch to him high. Ball 1. It is Carter Harrington at third. Adam Bovinet at first. A bit of a change from the traditional lineup for Coach Swip. Next pitch from Lemp outside of the zone. 2-0. See Caden Pruitt in at second, and looks like a pretty traditional outfield unit. CJ Schaff, Colby Anderson, and Chris Alcorn. I already mentioned Carson Perrell doing the catching today. Next pitch from Lemp, swung on and missed by Oswald. 2-1. Phillips, well, as I mentioned, a lot of multi-sport guys. I believe Phillips was a soccer player, I believe. Oswald was a decent contributor for the Bulldogs basketball team. Next pitch from Lemp, swung on and missed. Count now 2-2 to the Bulldogs second baseman. Two-two pitch, fouled off. Kahawks in their white uniforms today. Purple lettering, purple trim, purple caps with a white C. As I mentioned, Waterloo in their predominantly white uniforms with the various shades of orange striping, white numbers. Another 2-2 pitch from Lemp. High. Perrell skies to reach it, and the count now full to Oswald. Lemp comes set. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Lemp with his first strikeout of the day. And that will end the top of the first. Be back in just a little bit with some more baseball action for you here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
My name is Rayshawn Taylor, collegiate basketball player at SIUE. At the end of January, I had an ACL injury. I've been searching for ways to come back as best as I can after the construction. Dr. Chris introduced me to the soft wave machine. I'm gonna be honest, at first I was kind of scared because I didn't want it to shock me and hurt me too bad. And I had heard something about it and I did my research on it, and it turns out it didn't actually hurt. It just was a good pain. It just finding where it hurts to promote the healing, and that's exactly what it did. I've actually had this surgery before, This time I feel like I'm back on my feet quicker, much faster. I'm much stronger than I was up to this point last time. And honestly, I feel like I could play right now. I'm excited to get back on the court. Thankful that Dr. Chris introduced me to this.
Old Herald Brewery and Distillery in Collinsville produces their own spirits and beer on site, right at the restaurant. Pair that with some of the most unique menu items around the entire metro area, and you can see why they are such a hit. They can handle you and your family, or they can handle you and your group. Throw in the occasional live entertainment, and you can see why Old Herald Brewery and Distillery is a must-stop destination in Collinsville. Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, 115 East Clay Street in Collinsville, 618-855-8027, or online at oldheraldbrewing.com.
We welcome you back. Jack Ressler on the mound for the Bulldogs. And his first pitch to Carter Harrington is high for ball one. Next pitch from Ressler, fouled off. Count now 1-1-2. Carter Harrington. Harrington on the year comes in batting .382. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. And he lines one up the middle for a base hit. And the Kahawks have a base runner here to start the first.
Batting, designated hitter, Ethan Bagwell.
I'm going to bring up Ethan Bagwell, DHing today. Bagwell comes in batting an even .500, 8 RBIs on the year. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. Adam Bovinet on deck, and then Colby Anderson, the fourth batter for the Kahawks. They'll check on Harrington, throw over, not in time. Down to Brandon Mosley playing first base today for the Bulldogs. Next pitch to Bagwell, strike, and the throw offline from Crossan. And Harrington will get down to third, standing up. So a stolen base and an error on the throw by the catcher Crossan puts a runner very much in scoring position. Count now 0-2 to Bagwell. And the 0-2 pitch to him catches the outside corner for a called strike three. Ressler has his first strikeout of the day. That'll bring up Adam Bovinet.
First baseman, Adam Bovinet.
Bovinet on the year, batting .400. 11 RBIs on the year, and definitely has an opportunity with Harrington still down at third. First pitch from Ressler, fouled out over, smoked a car from the sound of things. Hopefully there's no broken glass or anything. At any rate, next pitch to Bovinet, outside. 1-1 now the count to Bovinet, who is playing first base today. Wrestler kicks and deals, and that one high. 2-1. Next pitch from Bavinet. Fouled off once again. 2-2. That one avoided any vehicles here today. Count now 2-2 to the sophomore. Two-two pitch. Low. Full count now to Bavinet. The Anderson and then Chris Alcorn. Three-two pitch outside, and Bavinet will reach on a walk.
Batting, center fielder, number 1, Colby Anderson.
Bring up Colby Anderson. Colby batting .366 on the year. That was Adams' 19th walk, which leads the Kahawks by a pretty significant margin. Bavinet, despite all those walks, does only have 1 stolen base on the year. Colby, as I mentioned, batting .366. And the first pitch to the Kahawk center fielder is fouled out of play. This is my only game for you all this week. Light week for me after doing 3 games in 3 days yesterday. Pitch from Wrestler, hit a mile high. Crossan will drop, and it will drop in fair territory. And Bavinet is forced at second for the second out of the inning, so I guess I guess 2-4 on the put out
Left
for
fielder,
the second out,
Chris Alcorn.
but at any rate, it'll be runners on first and third for Chris Alcorn, who is playing right field, I do believe. No, left field. Excuse me. And it'll be Bryce Lemp on deck. Coach Vogel's visit over. First pitch to a strike, and Anderson will get down to second, without a throw. Pitch was a strike to Alcorn, who comes in batting an even .400. 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Definitely an opportunity to add on to that total with a base hit here. Pitch off of the glove of Crossan. Harrington in standing up. Or, well, not standing up. He did slide. Comes in to score on the passed ball. That'll make it 1-0 in favor of Collinsville. Coach Vogel. Some wise words. As I mentioned, Coach Vogel been around a long time, won a lot of games. Some very good baseball down there in Monroe County as Alcorn smokes that one up the middle for a base hit. Make a wide turn, and he'll get on. Anderson got down to third on the pass ball, and he'll come around to score. And that'll make it 2-0 in favor of the Kahawks. And that'll bring up the ever-present power threat that is Bryce Lemp. Bryce on the year batting .279, 4 home runs, team leading, and 17 RBIs, also team leading. Wrestlers pitch to him, outside, Alcorn in comfortably on the stolen base. The freshman Carson Perrell waiting on deck. Wrestler kicks and deals, and that one fouled off by Lemp. May have hit another car. Count now 0-1, maybe 1-1. Possible that I may have missed a pitch, but at any rate, pitch from wrestler hits Lemp. And he'll get down. And a lot of runners at first and second now. We'll see Matthew Shelton go into run for him.
Matthew Shelton.
And that'll bring up Carson Perrell. Perrell, in his limited varsity time so far, is batting .500, 1 for 2. Perrell did pick up an RBI in that situation. He's got runners on first and second here. The opportunity to keep things going for the Kahawks. The first pitch to him grounded past Coach Swift and down into the Kahawk bullpen area. Waterloo already with somebody warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if we can get an ID on who that is shortly. Wrestler will check and try and hold Alcorn at second, and he'll step off. Pitch from wrestler, swung on and missed. Dropped it, did Crossan, but the runners will hold. Count now 0-2 to the freshman catcher. Perrell, the lone freshman to have gotten any varsity playing time this year. So far, anyway. Actually, no, that's not true. Jake Carey has gotten some varsity experience, so 1 of 2. And he'll step off. Not a balk. Alcorn back in comfortably. Perrell will step back in. Pitch from wrestler, runners going, and Perrell down on strikes. That'll be the third out of the inning. Kahawks are able to plate 2 runs. We'll be back for the Bulldogs half of the second inning here in just a little bit on the Kahawk Broadcast Club student.
At Visionary Wealth Advisors, we empower you to see your future before it's your future. to create your inheritance. To build your vision. To anticipate the known and unknown. And to find potential in both. And build new dawns. Visionary Wealth Advisors.
Visit Brad Keene at his Collinsville office at 106 North Clinton or call 618-467-8420.
Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great additions to the Collinsville landscape. Next to the Old Herald Brewery and Distillery, Herald Square is a new outdoor multi-use event space in Collinsville. Concerts, fun and games, farmer markets, and so much more. Herald Square, a great space for Collinsville's future. And just off the square's turf, Cold Herald, old-fashioned scooped ice cream gelato, house-made recipes, and premium sourced product. If you're over 21, ask about the good stuff at Cold Herald. Watch Collinsville grow. Herald Square and Cold Herald, two great new additions, only in Collinsville, Illinois.
We welcome you back to Fletcher Field, getting ready to start the top of the second inning after the Kahawks were able to plate 2 in the home half. It'll be the pitcher Jack Ressler to lead off for the Bulldogs. I'll get you all some statistics here on him.
The pitcher, Jack Ressler.
Ressler comes in batting .347. Main power threat for this Bulldogs team, 3 home runs and 19 RBIs, both of which lead the team as he fouls the first pitch he sees out of play. It'll be Ressler, Vito, and O'Donnell for the Bulldogs, and then Brandon Mosley should any of those individuals reach base. Next pitch from Lemp. Low. 1-1 now the count. Next pitch from Lemp. Swung on and missed by Ressler. 1-2. That one outside from Lemp. Bless you. 2-2 now the count. To another righty, I believe that is 5 righties in a row for the Bulldogs as Ressler grounds one to Harrington. The throw is strong over to Ethan Jones covering at first base. So 5-3 on the putout. Let's put Jones in for Bavinet. Make notes of that here real quick.
Left fielder, Nolan Vito.
The first pitch to Vito is a strike. Oh, and 1 now the count, and Lemp will bring that 0-2 pitch quickly, which is swung on and missed. Trying to get you all some stats on Vito while I still have time. Vito batting .360 on the year. 9 RBIs, no home runs. And the 0-2 pitch to him from Lemp and Peril thought it was strike 3, but the umpire says, no, that's not. That is not. So, a 1-2 pitch is skied off over the Bulldog dugout and out onto Olive Street. Peril check the wristband for the sign. Lemp kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. Peril will field it on the drop. Third strike. And that'll be the second strikeout for Bryce Lemp today.
Center fielder, Patrick O'Donnell.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Patrick O'Donnell. O'Donnell on the year batting .258, and he squares to a bunt, and it's a pretty good one. Lemp gets there quickly, and a great stretch from Ethan Jones. Good hustle, good play all around for the third out of the inning. We'll head now to the bottom of the second, back here in just a little bit on the Kahok Broadcast Club Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
We welcome you back, getting ready to start the bottom of the second here. CJ Schaft set to lead off for the Kahawks here in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch to him from Wrestler is lined up the middle for a base hit. Kahawks are hitting the baseball hard today. So he'll improve upon that .282 batting average that he had coming into today, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Caden Pruitt.
Second baseman, Caden Pruitt.
Pruitt on the year hasn't gotten a ton of at-bats, but batting 100 so far, 1 hit in 10 at-bats, 12 plate appearances, which tells me that he has 2 walks. A little bit of a threat to run should he get on. He's been used as a courtesy runner a decent amount. Throw over to Mosley from Wrestler to check on Schaff, but nothing going there. Davis playing in at third base, covered the possible bunt, and Pruitt will go around to do that, but it'll roll foul. Davis will go pick up the baseball, throw it over to Wrestler. Schaff will go back to second. And we'll resume action here. I'll check back again. Pitch from Wrestler up and in to Pruitt. 1-1. Pruitt, not the biggest guy in the world, so smaller strike zone for wrestler to try and hit, although Pruitt's not going to have the reach as some of the taller guys will. So I guess it evens out. Wrestler kicks and deals, and kind of an excuse me swing as Schaff will get down to second with a stolen base. Kahok's running early and often here. Count now 1 and 2 to Pruitt, with the top of the lineup, Carter Harrington, waiting on deck. A guy. That'll be the first out of the inning. Lined right to
Top of the order, third baseman
Mason Riggs
Carter
at shortstop. Harrington led off the game with a single, stole second, got down to third on the same play on a throwing error by the catcher, and came around to score on a base hit by Anderson. First pitch to him this go around is a strike. Next pitch to Harrington, line foul out into the street. 0 and 2 to Harrington. Harrington will call time. No rule on doing that, and so this is only the first time, so non-existent pitch clock, as wrestler will bluff a throw back to second, but nothing going from Schaff. Next pitch from wrestler outside. 1 and 2 the count to Harrington. One-two pitch. Off speed, drifts outside. Count now even. Kahok softball in action today as Crossan jogs the 60 and a half feet out to wrestler to have a conversation with him. But yeah, as I mentioned, Kahok softball in action today. They've got conference this week. They are taking on Edwardsville today at home, down on the other side of town at the Collinsville Sports Complex. Two-two pitch from Harrington. Well, actually not. Wrestler got one over there to Riggs, but Schaff back in safely. Not particularly close either. So Harrington will survey things, and Wrestler will step off, and Schaff is dancing around out there at second, and so we'll see if the possible mind games affect anything, as you're going to sit there and foresee things. 2-2 pitch from Wrestler, swung on and missed. Harrington down on strikes. Third strikeout of the game, for Wrestler. That'll bring up Ethan Bagwell. Bagwell struck out looking in his first time up. See if he's able to rectify that, and they'll call time. Step out. There is a bird that has quite possibly established a nest right above my location, so not sure if y'all can see that or not, but it's a little disconcerting the first time. But focusing on the game at hand, wrestler kicks and deals to Bagwell, and that one is kind of shoveled over to the right side. And okay, fielded in time for the third out. Play made by Oswald there at second. So the Kahawks will strand a runner here in the second. We'll head now to the top of the third, back in just a little bit on the Kahawk broadcast. Yep.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live, as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carryout orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
We welcome you back to Fletcher Field. It will be Brandon Mosley to lead off for the Bulldogs.
First baseman, Brandon Mosley.
Third inning, and the first pitch to him from Lemp. A called strike one. Next pitch to him inside, nearly hit him, but did not. 1-1 now the count. Mosley on the year, batting .308 in not quite full-time action. 1 RBI as the next pitch from Lemp in the dirt, 2-1. Two and one pitch hit lined into center field, but caught by Colby Anderson out there without too much effort. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Mason Riggs.
That'll bring up Mason Riggs. Normally listed as number 14, but wearing number 9 today. Batting .125 on the year as the first pitch to him is a ball. Riggs does have 4 RBIs on the year. Lemp kicks and deals, and that one hit high out there a ways and caught by Colby Anderson, making the long run over for the second out of the inning. That'll flip the lineup over to Evan Davis, who popped out to Darren Pennell to begin proceedings.
Top of the order, third baseman, Evan Davis.
Pitch to Davis is roped. Foul. mentioned earlier, Davis, strong built kid, all state running back. And, I've heard that, despite all the success he had in football, this is probably his best sport. Next pitch from Lemp in the dirt. 1-1 now to Davis. Pitch from Lemp. Outside. 2-1, excuse me. Two and one from Lemp. High. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Low. And Davis will reach on a walk.
Designated hitter, Bryce Reese.
I'll bring up the DH Bryce Reese, who lined out to Pennell for the second out of that top half of the first. Pickoff move not in time. Davis back in safely. Davis has 3 stolen bases on the year, so not a huge threat to run, but possibility not entirely ruled out is the pitch line to right by Reese and gets past the runner, or the right fielder. That is C.J. Schaff out there. Davis comes all the way around to score for the first run of the game for the Bulldogs.
Batting, right fielder, Nate Phillips.
That'll bring up Nate Phillips, who doubled in his last time up. Be a good time for another one of those for Waterloo. Got Reese down there at second. Surveys things, kicks and deals, and that pitch stays high. 1-0. Pitch from Lemp. Outside of the strike zone. 2-0 now to Phillips. Pitch from Lemp. Just high, I guess. 3-0 now to Phillips. Three-0 pitch. All 4. They'll prompt a visit from the pitching coach. They'll bring the whole infield in as Coach Vogel has a substitution to make as number 15. Is that right? That is Chase Costello comes in as a pinch runner. Yeah, you're not just going to run for your right fielder normally, are you? That's probably a pinch runner. All right.
Pinch runner, Chase Casalo. Batting, second baseman, Max Oswald.
Oswald struck out swinging in his first time up. Pitch from Lemp outside. 1-0. Costello at first, Reese at second. As walked two batters and struggling a little bit in regards to the command, but spikes that one and stayed right in front of Peril, but he never could find it. So both runners will move up on, I guess you could probably call that a wild pitch, maybe? I don't know, but count 2-0, and Coach Swip will come out. And talk to the umpire. He this question of hour is if Lemp wanted to come out, but he's going to stay in there for right now, as that second mound visit would force Kahok to remove him, and they don't want to do that quite yet. Pitch from Lemp is fouled off. 2-1. Hit hard, but Anderson will make the catch comfortably for the third out of the inning. Bulldogs do plate a run, but strand two more. See if the Kahawks can get an insurance run here back in just a little bit for the bottom of the third here on the Kahawk Broadcast Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
It'll be Ethan Jones to bat for Adam Mavanette. Jones on the year batting .429 as we welcome you back
Ethan Jones
to the broadcast booth here. 3 RBIs for Jones on the year. First pitch to him, strike called. 0-1 the count. Pitch to Jones, swung on and missed, brushed into the glove, crossing 0-2. Pitch to him, strike 3 called on the outside corner. 1 out now in the bottom of the third for Colby Anderson.
Center fielder, Colby Anderson.
Colby singled and scored back in the first. That was the fourth strikeout of the day for Wrestler. Takes a look in, has his sign. Pitch to him. Catches the outside corner, did the off-speed, 0-1. Anderson will step out. Or maybe Wrestler will step off, we'll see. Next pitch outside, 1-1. Next pitch fouled off by Anderson, 1-2. Pitch from Wrestler, fouled off by Anderson. Kind of went to check swing on just glanced off the bat. Foul ball. Another 1-2 pitch, hit high, drifting out of play, and will drop foul. Mosley hustling, but unable to quite get there. One-two pitch, flared and caught by Wrestler for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, Chris Alcorn.
That'll bring up Chris Alcorn, who singled and was stranded at second back in the first inning. Pitch to him. Outside. 1-0. Pitch to him, grounded hard right to Oswald. Bobbled it at first, but able to make the play. And that'll be the third out of the inning. We'll be back in just a little bit for the top of the fourth here on the Kahok Broadcast Network.
The Times-Tribune, Madison County's longest-running leading independent newspaper. The Times-Tribune covers Troy, Collinsville, Maryville, and all the villages and communities of Madison County. From area city halls to sports, including the Collinsville Kahawks and Unit 10 District News. The Times-Tribune covers that and more. The Times-Tribune is a weekly hometown newspaper published every Thursday, and a one-year subscription is only $40 for the printed and online editions. For more information, call the Times-Tribune at 618-667-3111, online at timestribunenews.com, or follow them on Facebook at Times-Tribune.
We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. Getting ready to start the top of the fourth inning here at Fletcher Field. As I'm going to turn up the brightness just a little bit here so y'all can see a little better. Bryce Lemp back out there for his fourth inning of work. It will be Wrestler, Vito, and O'Donnell for the Bulldogs. 5, 6, and 7. After they managed to, at the top of the order, managed to plate a run back in the third.
Pitcher, Jack Wrestler.
Wrestler grounded out to Carter Harrington at third base to lead off the second inning. We'll see what he does here to lead off the fourth. Pitch from Lamp and off speed, catches the zone for a called strike one. Next pitch from Lemp. Also catches the strike zone, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch from Lemp. Held off did Wrestler. 1-2. Pitch from Lemp. Swung on and missed. First out of the inning. Lemp with his third strikeout of the day. And that'll bring up Nolan Vito.
Left fielder, Nolan Vito.
Vito had struck out swinging, which was dropped, but Peril was able to get the throw down to Ethan Jones at first. First pitch to him, lined over the head of Caden Pruitt. Fielded comfortably by Schaff, but Bulldogs do have a base runner here in the fourth.
Center fielder, Patrick O'Donnell.
That'll bring up Patrick O'Donnell, who grounded out to Lemp for the third out of the second inning. Pitch from him. Low, maybe a little inside. 1-0. Jones not in time. Vito back in safely. Pitch from Lemp. Similar spot to the last pitch. 2-0. Pitch from Lemp, hit hard and caught by Chris Alcorn out there in left field. For the second out of the inning, Vito unable to advance.
First baseman, Brandon Mosley.
That'll bring up Brandon Mosley, who flew out to Colby Anderson in center to lead off the third. Pitch to him, gets past Peril. That's a passed ball. Vito will get down to second. 1-0 the count to Mosley. Time called. Pitch to Mosley, catches the zone. 1-1 now the count. Pitch in the dirt, Peril able to block it successfully. 2-1 now the count. Vito held at second. Pitch from Lem, swung on and missed by Mosley. Low and in fastball. Count now 2-2. Two-two pitch. Line past the glove of Carter Harrington. Throw in time to hold Vito at third. Bulldogs will have runners at the corners for number 9 hitter Mason Riggs.
Shortstop, Mason Riggs.
Pitch in the dirt off of Peril, and Vito will come in to score, and that will tie the game. Mosley will get down to second base on the wild pitch from Lemp. That will tie the game at 2. Next pitch right down central for called strike 2 Riggs. Pitch from Lem catches the zone. 1-2 now the count. One-two pitch, fouled off. One-two pitch, swung on and missed by Riggs. Lemp with his second strikeout of the inning. Bulldogs are able to plate a run. They'll head now to the bottom of the 4th. Back here in just a little bit on the Kahok Broadcast Network.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium in Uptown Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz, and classic rock is always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl, new vinyl, and hard-to-find vinyl. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's, where you can check out the latest in audio gear, from new top-of-the-line speakers to turntables and receivers, plus all of the accessories. Rich's has t-shirts, record cleaners, turntable needles, wall art, and so much more. If you can't find what you're looking for at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Don't forget to mention seeing this ad on the Kahok Sports Network for a 10% discount at checkout. Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in Collinsville, or call 618-795-1333 or online at richesrecordemporium.com. Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipSt.Louis.com or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
First pitch to Lemp, swung on and missed. Wrestler back out there for his 4th inning of work as well. Pitch lined, hit maybe a little too hard, and it is caught by the right fielder. That was probably Costello out there.
Catcher, Carson Peril.
At any rate, 1 out for Carson Peril. And he lines one past the center fielder. Peril hustling, and he will stop at second on the double.
right fielder, CJ Shaw.
And Farrell gonna run for himself. Looks like he will. All right. CJ Schaff will step in. He singled to lead off the second. Pitch from Wrestler, hit a mile high, crossing. Well, Davis camped under it, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Caden Pruitt.
Second baseman, Caden Pruitt.
Pruitt lined out to short. Back in the second. He'll call time here. Next pitch, off speed, catches the zone. Catches the zone, 0-1. Wrestler takes a long look in. Has the sign. Pitch from Wrestler, outside off of the glove of Crossan, and Peril will get down to third on the pass ball. Count now 1-1 as time is called. Crossan will head out to talk to Wrestler. Won the count. One-two pitch inside, or 1-1 pitch inside, excuse me. 2-1. One pitch, lined into the right field gap and caught down the right field line, excuse me, and caught out there by Phillips, I do believe. Or no, that's Costello. We'll head down to the top of the fifth. Back in just a little bit on the Kahok broadcast. Yep.
Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty, 618-780-4500. 4622. That's 618 780 4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
All right. We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. It'll be Evan Davis to lead things off for the Bulldogs in the top of the fifth. Kahok stranded a runner 90 feet away, and we'll see if the Bulldogs can continue their streak of innings with a run, as they posted singular tallies in the third and fourth.
Top of the order, third baseman, Evan Davis.
First pitch from Lemp outside. Maybe a little high as well, 1-0. Infield playing pretty far back. Next one hit hard. Fielded off the hop by Pennell. Long throw over to Jones is in time for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Bryce Reese.
I'll bring up Bryce Reese, who doubled and was stranded at third back in the third inning. Lined out to Pennell before that, back in the first. First pitch from Lemp. Outside of the strike zone, 1-0. Next one from Lemp, low and in, 2-0. Maybe just a hair faster than the natural rhythm, but take a little more time here for this one. 2-0 is fouled off. 2-1. Bulldogs coming off of a win yesterday over Jerseyville. They'll be back in action against them tomorrow. Unlike the Southwestern Conference, the Mississippi Valley does their conference games on Mondays and Wednesdays. And they've also got another Southwestern Conference opponent on the schedule as they take on Belleville West on Thursday. Pitch outside from Lemp, 3-1 now the count. Kahawks have 2 more games this week. That one low, just Reese will reach for the second consecutive time. That is the third walk of the day for Lemp, going with
Chase Casallo.
4 strikeouts as Costello steps in. We'll get you all some stats on him real quick. First pitch to him, a strike. Can offer you all an update on softball. They drop their game today 13-0. Costello on the air batting as they've got the runner caught up. 3, 4, and the rundown will continue, and they will. And they'll say he got there in time, did Reese? And they'll ask, and Coach Swip will come out and check. Costello in the air batting 357, by the way. Coach Swip will come out and make an argument. Looked to me from here that he probably got the tag down, but we shall see definitively here. Coach Whip has had his say, and they are going to rule the runner safe. Well, nothing much that can be done about it anyway. Count is 0-1 to Costello, and we'll resume action here. Pitch from Lemp. Inside, 1-1. Lemp will check on the runner, Reese back in safely, no throw. Pitch inside. 2-1 now to Costello. Throw will escape into center field. Reese will hold station there. Next one from Lemp, swung on and missed. 2-2. Two-two pitch, swung on and missed. That is a big second out. That'll bring up Oswald, who flew out to center to end the third.
Max Oswald.
0-for-2 as he struck out to end the first as well. And good thing for the Kahawks here would be to have him end the fifth. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. 0-1. Oswald will step out. On one, fouled off. 0-2. That strikeout was Lemp's. Fifth. And he'd be looking for his sixth now. 0-2 the count to Oswald. And that pitch is high. Not a bad idea, elevating the elevated fastball ahead 0-2. No real harm done. One-two pitch, fouled off. One-two pitch from Lemp coming now as Oswald calls time. One-two pitch. Hit into center field and will drop in. Throw from Anderson. Not in time. Reese will score. Oswald with a single, and we'll get to second on the throw, and that'll bring up Wrestler.
Pitcher, Jack Wrestler.
First pitch high to him, 1-0. Next pitch up and away, 2-0. Pitch also stays high. And that'll prompt Peril to make the trek out. Pitch. Strike called. Next one from Lem, swung on and missed. Full count now. Figure Oswald would be off and running, and he is. Lem brings it, and that pitch is up and away for a walk to Wrestler. And we'll see somebody come into courtesy run. That is number... What number is that? 3? Is that one? And we'll see Brian Lance come in to run. Yep. Yeah, that would be... Runners at the corners here, and Coach Slip will come out, and this might be the end of Bryce Lemp's day.
Courtesy runner, Brian Lance.
Lights on here at Fletcher Field. They're just past the 6 o'clock hour. The Nolan Vito to bat next. Looks like Lump's going to stay in for at least one more batter. Will indeed stay out there. Runners on the corners for the Bulldogs. Vito has struck out and singled and came around to score the run for the Bulldogs back in the 4th. First pitch from Lemp is grounded to him. Throw picked by Jones. for the third out of the inning. Kahok's, or Bulldogs, excuse me, give up a run for the third inning in a row. And now to the bottom of the fifth, back here in just a little bit on the Kahok Broadcast Club.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
We welcome you back to the Kahok
Top of the
Broadcast
order, third
Club.
baseman Carter Harrington.
Wrestler back out there again here in the fifth. The first pitch to Harrington in the dirt. Harrington and Singleton scored back in the first, struck out in the second. As the Kahawks have somebody down there warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch from Wrestler hit a mile high and will get out of play. 1-1 now, the count to Harrington. One pitch to Harrington is lined for a base hit. Harrington reaches base for the second time tonight.
Designated hitter, Ethan Bagwell.
And the Kahawks have a runner on for Ethan Bagwell, who is 0 for 2 today. Struck out looking in the first, grounded out to second in the second. See if I want to get Harrington running. I'll check on him. Nothing doing. Time called as coach. And they'll see. All right, and they'll bring Shelton in to run for him.
Courtesy owner Matthew Shelton.
Which means that most likely we'll see Harrington come in potentially to pitch, or at least be available as an option to pitch. Harrington will head down to the bullpen to warm up. Bagwell will step in. First pitch over for a called strike one. Mentioned Waterloo's upcoming schedule. Collinsville will be in action next Thursday. Travel out to Clinton County to take on the Mater Dei Knights. Then they've got the Busch Stadium game against John Burroughs Saturday morning. Shelton back in on the attempted pickoff. Waterloo have already played one at Busch Stadium. They took on Alton not too long ago and beat them pretty comfortably. A one swung on and missed by Bagwell. 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Bagwell, swung on and missed. Shelton takes off, and he is safe. So 1 out, but the Kahawks do move a runner over.
Ethan Jones.
That'll bring up Ethan Jones, who struck out looking back in the third. As Vogel comes in looking to make a change of some kind. See if that is the end of Wrestler's day. Not quite yet. Maybe just informing of the impending substitution. First pitch to him, grounded to first. And so it'll move Shelton down to third. But that does leave 2 outs for Colby Anderson.
Center fielder, Colby Anderson.
No, that's... Yeah, that is the second out. Yep, as Bagwell struck out. First pitch to Anderson over for a called strike 1. Next pitch to Anderson, grounded up the middle, fielded by Wrestler. And that's a big out. Kahawks strand another runner at third base. We'll head now to the top of the 6th. Back in just a little bit on the Kahawk Broadcast Network.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Ogle with Ogle Auctions, and we hope you are enjoying tonight's game, and go Kahawks. Hey, check us out. Every Sunday night, we have an online auction at www.ogleauctions.com. Everything from grandma's china to grandma's motorcycle helmet, it's all here at Ogle Auctions every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Check us out, and we will see you soon.
Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville. Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
We welcome you back to the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network. A couple of substitutions to note for you with Carter Harrington now into pitch. That will obviously leave a vacancy at third. They'll bring Adam Bobinet in to fill that void, move CJ Schaff over to first base, and Lemp out to left field. Alrighty. We'll see Patrick O'Donnell set to lead off here in the top of the 6th. O'Donnell 0 for 2 on the day with a ground up to the pitcher and a line out to left.
Center fielder, Patrick O'Donnell.
O'Donnell, well, I told you all what O'Donnell did. First pitch to him from Harrington, low and in. Ball 1. Next pitch from Harrington, swung on and missed. 1-1. Next pitch from Harrington, outside. 2-1. Two and one, swung on and missed. Two-two pitch from Harrington in the dirt. Three-two pitch from Harrington. Strike 3 called. That'll be the first out of the 6th inning.
First baseman, Brandon Mosley.
Bring up Brandon Mosley, who singled and was stranded at second back in the 4th. Off speed from Harrington stays high and in, 1-0. Next pitch from Harrington catches the inside corner, 1-1. Next one from Harrington outside. 2-1. Next pitch high. I'll check if he went. No, he did not. 3-1 now the count. 3-1 pitch, ball 4. That'll bring up Riggs, who is 0 for 2 today.
Shortstop, Mason Riggs.
And we'll have time called as somebody will come in to run for him. That is that Lance again?
Courtesy runner, Brian Lance.
I'll bring Lance in to run for him. Which means Mosley may be coming in to pitch the bottom of the 6th. Harrington working from the stretch. First pitch, high. As Riggs look to be bunting. 1-0. I'll check on Lands back in safely. One-0 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Weller. 2-0. Another check on Lance back in safely. Next one fouled off by Riggs. 2-1 now the count. Two-one pitch from Harrington. That one catches the zone. 2-2. Two-two pitch from Harrington. Grounded. Blocked by Pinnell, but unable to make any play on it. And that'll be an infield single for Riggs.
Top of the order, third baseman, Evan Davis.
That'll flip the lineup over to Evan Davis, who grounded out to shortstop back in the fifth. Is 0 for 2 with a walk. Came around to score in the third off of that walk. First pitch hit high. Schaff going for it and will drop foul. 0-1. Harrington will check on the runner. Brings the 0-1 pitch, and that one's over for a strike. 0-2 to the Bulldog third baseman. Oh-2 pitch, lined hard into the gap. That'll one-hop the fence. And that get over? Oh, I guess it did, so. Davis with a home run. That'll make it 3. That'll make it 6-2.
Designated hitter, Bryce Reese.
Pitch from Harrington catches the zone. 0-1. Next pitch grounded up the middle for a base hit. 4 runners in a row have reached for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up Chase Costello.
Chase Costello.
Check on Reese, nothing going there. Next pitch from Harrington fouled off. 0-1 the count to Costello, who struck out swinging his last time up. Harrington will look in for the sign from Weller. Check on Reese, nothing going. Canucks have struggled against Waterloo over the years, just 1 win. I think they're 1-16 against Waterloo over the past 20 years or so. As the pitch over for a strike. In the STL Today era, Bulldogs have had a fair bit of success over the years, and that big hit there from Davis, that really helped some things. Costello goes down swinging. 2 outs now for Max Oswald.
Second baseman, Max Oswald.
Pitch a strike. Reese with kind of a delayed steal, but able to get down there. Pitch was a strike, as I mentioned. Oswald is 1 for 3 today. With a strikeout, a flyout, and a single. Back in the 5th, he singled and got down to second on the throw. Next pitch, a strike. 0-2 now the count to him. No 2 pitch from Harrington, fouled off. Unable to glove it cleanly was Weller. No 2 pitch, fouled off again. Roll down the road a little bit. No 2 pitch, fouled off again. Another 0-2 pitch coming. Strike 3 called on the off speed. Bulldogs are able to push 3 across on the home run by Davis. We'll head now to the bottom of the 6th. Back here in just a little bit on the Kahok Broadcast Club.
Are you looking to update the appeal of your home's interior? Look no further than Hayden Interiors, LLC. Hayden Interiors, LLC is owned and operated by former Kahok graduate Nick Hayden. Hayden Interiors, LLC will help you get that new look that you want for your home. Flooring, baseboards, doorways, as well as interior renovations or interior additions, kitchen, living room, bedroom, hallways, basements, stairways. Let Hayden Interior LLC help you find the look that you want. Call Nick Hayden today at Hayden Interiors LLC, 618-772-6790 for your free estimate. Hayden Interiors LLC, on budget, on time, every time. That's Hayden Interiors LLC. Call Nick at 618-772-6790.
We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. 6-2 here.
Chris Alcorn.
As Chris Alcorn steps in to lead off. He has reached base once today. Wrestler back out there. And the first pitch is inside. 1-0. Next pitch, lined and foul. Commendable effort by Vito out there and left hustling to make a play on the ball, but one pitch fouled off by Alcorn. 1-2 now the count. One-two pitch high. 2-2 now the count to the Kahok left fielder. Two pitch low and in. Count full now to Alcorn. Three-two pitch hit high, and Vito able to make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the sixth. And that'll bring up Bryce Limp.
Left fielder, Bryce Limp.
Limp is should still be Riggs, right? Is that not 18 anymore? I can't tell from here. Next pitch from Wrestler fouled off. 1-1. Then that is, if that is 9, then that's Sensel at second. Time called by Lim. 1-1 pitch. Hit high to left field and caught by Vito once again for the second out. That'll bring up Luke Weller.
The catcher, Luke Weller.
Which will some stats on him. Weller batting .259 on the year. And he looks at the first pitch for a called strike one. Next pitch low, gets past Crossan. 1-1. One pitch over is the off speed for a called strike. 1-2. One-two pitch. Out. Low, I guess. 2-2. Next one swung on and missed by Weller. Kahawks held scoreless in the sixth. We'll head to the top of the seventh. Back in just a little bit on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Network.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the Event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Network. Carter Harrington back out on the mound for his second inning of work. It'll be Jack Ressler to lead off for the Bulldogs here.
Pitcher, Jack Ressler.
Ressler is 0 for 2 today. Reached on a walk back in the 5th. And the first pitch from Harrington drills him in the back. And the Bulldogs will have a leadoff runner here in the 7th. 11 into run. That is
Left fielder Nolan Vito.
11 into run. 11 into run. That is 11. Oh, Kobe Osterhage.
Runner Kobe Osterhage.
I'm going to bring up Nolan Vito, 1 for 3 today. Run, throw over to check on Osterhage. Nothing going there. Pitch was a ball. 1-0. Next pitch also a ball. No, Brian. One fouled off. 1-1. Osterhage takes off, throw gets through Weller. Osterhage down to second. 2-1 the count now to Vito. Squares to bunt, and it's a pretty good one. Pavinet unable to make the play cleanly. Might have been able to beat it out anyway. We'll score a single. Osterhage down to third. And the Bulldogs have runners at the corners with nobody out.
Center fielder Patrick O'Donnell.
Patrick O'Donnell up next. 0 for 3 on the day is O'Donnell. First pitch to him inside. 1-0. Harrington will bluff the throw over to first. No action from Vito. Pitch from Harrington, grounded hard. Throw home in time. 5-2 on the fielder's choice for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up
Shortstop Brian Lance.
I'll bring up Brian Lance. Lance, lefty. First pitch from Harrington, offered on the bunt. Strike one. Next pitch high, 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Harrington. Hit him. That'll load the bases for Mason Riggs.
Second baseman, Mason Riggs.
Next pitch from Harrington high, 1-0. Infielders in. Pitch from Harrington, line, foul. Will hit the base of the fence. 1-1. One pitch, high, 2-1. Pitch from Harrington, hits him. Nowhere to put him, so Vito will come in to score. Everybody else will move up a bag. That'll make it 7-2 in favor of the Bulldogs. And Coach Vogel is upset about something. Not sure what he'd be mad about. Oh, they made Riggs stay in the box. All right. All right. So count is 2-2 or 3-1. And it's a walk anyway. So count was 3-1.
He's right, Blue.
Now Coach Swip angry.
Top of the order, third baseman, Evan Davis.
First pitch to Davis, inside. 1-0. Pitch from lined hard, will one hop Harrington. And everybody will move station to station. That'll make it 8-2.
Designated hitter, Bryce Reese.
Bring up Reese, who is 2 for 3 today. Pitch low. Let's pitch a strike. 1-1. One pitch grounded.
Dance, Joey.
1-2. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Hit high. Anderson makes the catch, throw to second, or they're going to throw down to third and get him. All right. Run does score. That becomes a time play. That is a double play. So Lance in to score. And Riggs return. Okay, so and then that was 3. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, heading out of the bottom of the 7th. Bulldogs plate 3 more. We're back in just a little bit on the Kahok broadcast. Nope.
Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
We welcome you back to the Kahok
First
broadcast.
baseman,
CJ
CJ Shaw.
CJ Shaw set to lead off the bottom of the 7th for the Kahawks. CJ is 1 for 2 on the day, and the first pitch to him from wrestler outside or low, or outside of the strike zone at any rate. Ball 1. Next one low. 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner. 2-1. Wrestler up to 80 pitches now. 2-1 pitch. Flared out into center field, caught by O'Donnell for the first out.
Second baseman, Caden Pruitt.
Caden Pruitt 0 for 2 on the day. A line out to short and a fly out to right. Pitch up and in. 1-0. Pitch, strike called. 1-1. One pitch, catches the zone again. 1-2. One-two pitch, grounded to the shortstop, unable to field it cleanly, and Pruitt will reach on the air. And the Kahawks have a base runner.
Designated hitter, Ethan Bagwell.
correction. All right.
Correction, Carter Harrington, pitcher.
Harrington 2 for 3 today. First pitch from Wrestler hit high and out of play. Wrestler approaching the 90 pitch mark. Owen pitch from Wrestler. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Low. 1 and 2. Pitch hit high, and it will get down, foul ball. One-two pitch coming now to Harrington. Check on Pruitt. Nothing going there. One-two pitch. Flared and caught by the first baseman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Ethan Bagwell.
And I'll bring up Ethan Bagwell, who is 0 for 3 today. Pruitt takes off running, pitch grounded through for a base hit. And Pruitt will get all the way to third on the single by Bagwell. Canucks have runners at the corners with 2 outs now for Adam Bobinet.
Third baseman, Adam Bobinet.
Bobinet walked back in the first and then was taken out of the game temporarily, but back in now. First pitch to him, waved at and missed. 0-1. On 1 pitch, fouled off. Count now 0-2 to Bobinet. Oh, 2 pitch outside Bagwell will get down to first without a throw. Get down to second, excuse me, without a throw. 1-2 now the count. One-two pitch. Grounded. Throw over to first baseman, or the pitcher, covering 3-1 for the third out of the inning. Not in the ball game. Final score 9-2 in favor of Waterloo. They'll improve their record to 13-6. Kahok's record will fall to 10-7. Mentioned earlier, but in case you weren't with us, Bulldogs will be back in action tomorrow as they take on the Jerseyville Panthers in the second leg of their conference series. The Kahoks will be back in action Thursday, and they travel out to Breeze to take on Mater Dei. My next broadcast for you all will be May 2nd. AKA...
Now that's the game. Collinsville Chaos.
1 week from today.
Thank you all for coming. Our next home game is May 2nd against Alton High School. Drive home safe and have a great rest of your day.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Jack Wrestler with a complete game win. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Big thank you to everybody for watching. I'll see you all 1 week from today with some softball against the Alton Redbirds. I believe that is senior night for the softball team. So until then, everybody have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe out there. See y'all.